What up, though? It's your girl, fly for divinely God.
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? Welcome to day 2. How great thou art. Our scripture for today is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Day 2 is all about identity-powered strength, not hype strength, not ego strength, but anchored strength. This verse is one of the most quoted scriptures in the Bible, yet also one of the most misunderstood. When Paul wrote Philippians 4:13, he wasn't standing on a mountaintop celebrating a win. He was writing from confinement, from limitation, from uncertainty, from a place where strength had to come from somewhere deeper than circumstance. What Philippians 4:13 really means, I can do all things through Christ, does not mean I will never struggle. It will always succeed the way I want. I can bypass pain, process, or patience. What it does mean is I can endure all seasons. I can remain steady in lack and abundance. I can move forward without losing myself. I can stand when outcomes are unclear. Paul is saying, my ability is not sourced from my situation. My strength is not self-manufactured. My capacity is Christ's supply. This is inner reinforcement, not outer validation. Strength that doesn't collapse. The strength reference here is the kind that holds you together when plans fall apart. So keep your spirit intact when life tests your faith. Allows growth without bitterness. Produces peace without control. That's why this scripture pairs so beautifully with how great thou art. The song magnifies God outside of us, while the scripture confirms God within us. You are not strong because you figured everything out. You are strong because you're not carrying it alone. Why this matters? On day 2, day 1 awakened purpose. Day 2 establishes capacity. Before the journey deepens, you must know this truth. You don't need more willpower. You need alignment with your source. This is where journaling becomes transformation. This is where reflection turns into revelation. This is where your lived experiences, your tears, prayers, and quiet moments become songs, testimonies, and evidence of growth. That's why each 21-day journey evolves, because you are evolved. Our reflection for today: where have I been relying on my own strength instead of Christ? What season has taught me endurance rather than escape? What does strength look like for me right now? Not yesterday, not tomorrow. Comment to the process, not perfection. Wake up tomorrow with intention. Open your journal. Play the song. Sit with the scripture. If this message resonates, share this day 2 reflection with someone. who needs steady strength, not surface motivation. Continue the 21-day journey with us because what you're becoming matters. Let your reflections speak. You never know what song, clarity, or breakthrough is waiting on the other side of your obedience. You can do this. Not because you're strong, not because you're strong enough, but because Christ is strengthening you moment by moment. To God be the glory. To God be the glory for our story. See you tomorrow on day 3. God willing, lean into that inner strength through Christ. How great thou art. Philippians 4:13. And in your book, you have your affirmation for the day. Let's go. See you tomorrow. God bless. Things through you alone. How great thou art. I've been strong since I was young. Learned to stand before I could run. Held it down, didn't ask for help. Put the weight of the world on myself. Every win, every scar I wear, I thought I earned it on my own out there. But the truth that I couldn't see was you being strong inside of me. I don't have to prove, I don't have to strive. Your power is the reason I survive. How great thou art, the strength in my heart. When I thought I was holding it all, you were carrying me from the start. How great thou art, I rise where you are. I can do all things through you alone. How great thou art. I was building, but I was tired, running on fumes, running on fire. Then you whispered, rest in me. Strength is grace, not urgency. Now I move with steady breath. I don't fear the weight ahead, because the power that lives inside is not mine, it's divine. I can do all things, not by might, not by fear. Through Christ who strengthens me, I stand firm, I'm still. How great thou art, the strength in my heart. When I thought I was holding it all, you were pulling me from the start. How great thou art, how great thou art. I rise where you are, I can do all things through you alone. How great thou art. You steady my heart, I'm not striving, I'm aligned. Your strength is working through my life. How great thou art. I rest in who you are, I can do all things through you alone. How great thou art. I'm strong because I'm not alone. How great thou art. Strength in my heart. When I thought I was holding it all, you were carrying me from the start. How great thou art. I rise where you are, I can do all things through you alone.